You've heard of transgenderism. Have you heard of transspeciesism? College students pretending to be dinosaurs? This is what you have to look forward to in America. Here are your cultural cues.
Sure, come on over. I'll talk to you.
I'm very curious.
Yeah, absolutely. So to see image here, you have preborn and born humans. All are equal.
I cannot hold it with my hand.
Yes, let me hold it. Let me show you.
Yes.
I'll show you here.
Now, as you can see, things are getting pretty weird on college campuses. Daniel, Dino, and I met while we were at Bowling Green State University in Bowling Green, Ohio, talking to students about abortion. He came walking my way. Now, his costume might be a bit disturbing, but it's less disturbing than the one NARAL uses to follow us around, which is a large uterus.
I want to bring this gender-neutral uterus to the forefront of this protest.
Now, both of these might seem strange, but actually both have some pretty powerful imagery. The uterus I like to point to because when they come on campus with that costume, there's a person inside that uterus. Even though the person might be smaller than the uterus. Just like with a baby, she's smaller, but she's still inside her mother's uterus. But Daniel represented something different. Daniel represented an anti-scientific idea, which is central to abortion advocacy, and that's what I want to talk about today. So now we're going to see Daniel, a representative of the left, disassociate himself from reality. Let's watch our conversation.
Preborn and born humans are equal. You and I maybe look different. You're in a dinosaur costume. I'm not, but we may look different, but we're equal. Same with them. They look different, but they are equal.
I see.
We are all humans from the beginning.
My eyes are up here.
At fertilization, you began to exist, and so did I. Again, you are inside a dinosaur costume. I am not.
Costume?
Well, we look different.
What
we are
costume?
equal to each other because we're both humans. We're all human beings from the beginning, and that makes us equal. You and I differ in size. We look different. We may be different ages, but those are irrelevant. What matters is you and I are both human, and that makes us equal. The other position here is that some humans don't count. Only people with born privilege, those who are privileged enough to be born, old enough to be born, they're the ones with value. Not all humans matter. Our position is the opposite, that every single human matters. What do you think, Mr. Dinosaur?
My question is, first of all,
sure.
Are my brood of eggs created equally? And my second question is, how do you define humanity?
Now, Daniel insists he's not in costume, but in this he actually tips his hand, or I guess we should say his claw, as something else is going on here. And that is that he has an awkward relationship with reality, which we're going to get to in just a moment. But first, he does advance a case here. He asks me, are my brood of eggs created equal? He's actually beneath the costume advancing a pro-abortion argument we hear a lot on campus. All life is equal. Who are you to say humans matter more than us? 2 points have to be made there. First of all, if all life is equal, we shouldn't kill pigs or humans. Don't kill Porky or Pollyanna. Those who say all life is equal still support abortion. That doesn't make sense. But second of all, our case is not that all life is equal. We are saying that human beings, innocent human beings, ought not to be killed, and that is what abortion is. Killing innocent human beings. Now let's move forward to see how Daniel and reality have a very awkward relationship.
How do you define life? What would you define?
Again, I just answered. It's not what I think or you think. What matters is what is real. If someone looks at a blade of grass and says that's a human, and the other says that's not a human, one of those statements is real, one is false. The real one aligns with reality. This grass is not human right here. So what matters is not what you or I say, but what is truly human. I'm a human because of my genetic makeup and my parentage. The same with the fetus. You ask, what is her makeup? What made her? What kind of being created her? She's the same species as those who brought her into being. Therefore, she's a human. It's not my opinion or your opinion. And that's why Dr. Jerome Lejeune from the University of Descartes, in the 1980s, 1981, he said, it's not a matter of taste or opinion. It's plain experimental evidence. We all know the fetus is human. The question is, do we value that human like we value other humans? Or do less mature humans, are they not equal to us?
What's important here is asking whose idea corresponds to reality. Abortion advocates like Daniel Dino say the fetus is not a human. We say they are a human. Whose idea actually matches reality? And secondly, we have to ask, are there moral implications here? Or can we just say, we agree to disagree? This is why this matters. Human beings are dying. If we are actually right and the fetus is human, Their side is actually advocating for killing humans, and that is not okay. We are pursuing truth. It's not just that we say the fetus is human, we know she's human by scientific evidence. Now let's see as we go forward one final clip showing the truly disassociation of Daniel, Dino, and the left from reality.
I wouldn't necessarily say that it's not a human, but I wouldn't necessarily say that the entire being is alive yet.
What do you mean not alive?
While its cells and its tissues are absolutely alive, I think that it lacks an essential part of being human.
What is that?
Compass, consciousness, such faculties.
Consciousness makes you a human?
I feel like consciousness is essential to me.
But cats are conscious.
Cats are?
Dolphins are conscious. They're not humans.
Humanity isn't necessarily a concept intrinsic to solely humans.
Humanity isn't a concept intrinsic solely to humans? To be honest, I'm not even sure what he means by that. And that's where we see a total breakdown between Daniel and reality. So what's going on here? This is really easy. We know the facts of when life begins. We know it's wrong to intentionally kill innocent humans. It only gets difficult when we're blinded by ideology. The right is moving forward based on facts. The left is taking us in the opposite direction, dragging us back to the Dark Ages. Let's not be medieval, or in Daniel's case, prehistoric.
I am obviously
I'm sorry?
a living, breathing, functional dinosaur.
Obviously.
Yes.
Hey, if you like the work we're doing on college campuses changing minds about abortion, make sure you drop us a like on this video, tell us what you think in the comments below, and then subscribe to our channel. Be sure to hit the notification bell. Join our movement to end ageism and end abortion.